This reading is going to be what is in store for us for the week ahead. Now, my goal is to drop these every Sunday. I'm trying to drop daily for y'all. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Empress Goddess of Healing, and I'm so happy the universe allowed us to cross paths today. Those that are new, welcome to the channel, and those who have joined my Divine Being gang, thank you so much for your patience as I was going through these technical difficulties. If you guys check the community board, then y'all know what's going on. So enough chit chat, let's get into this reading. Spirit, what is the overall energy surrounding the collective this week? And we have trust God, unexpected blessings, do your part, and time to move on. With the trust God card, if you look at this card, you're going to see a big wave. So what I'm getting is sometimes you can time a wave, like if you're a surfer, sometimes you can't. Sometimes waves come out of nowhere. So with trust God, I'm getting that there may be some unexpected events happening this week that we're just not aware of. And Spirit wants you to trust. Trust that whatever is happening, as long as you're doing your part, know that the spirit realm, the angelic realm, your guides, everyone working for your benefit. With time to move on, you are going to be asked to release something this week. You could know what that means. You may not know what that means. As we get through the reading, maybe I will clarify that, but it is time to move on from something. And it could just be not trusting God. It could be as simple as that, or it could be something more tangible, but we do need to release something this week. What is the self experiencing this week? And we have success, abundance, which is a beautiful thing. Status and privilege, maintaining humility and balance. When you look at this card, you see a woman that's mature. So we could be leveling up in maturity this week. We could gain some knowledge from a book this week that propels us into success or ushers in more abundance. When you look at her, she's got a scarf on. She looks regal. She looks very in tune to this book. She looks very comfortable within herself. And that's kind of funny because I chose to put this sweater on today. Now it says Merry Christmas, and yes, we are in January, but I just wanted to feel cozy. I wanted to feel secure. So that could be maybe something that you're also experiencing this week. You know, wanting a cozy vibe. Now, where I live, it is cold as all get out, and it is snowy. We have had like bad snow. It got to -11. Okay, so it is really cold where I am. But you might just be in the mood to curl up with a book. Be with oneself this week. Also, you might just be not in a frumpy mood, but you know how when you throw sweats on, or you throw a sweater on, or you throw on something that makes you feel good. Like this sweater makes me feel good. So you also may want to wear clothes this week that really make you feel good, make you feel warm and cozy. Let's clarify success and abundance. We have the 6 of Wands with the 7 of Wands. With the 6 of Wands this week, you could be achieving something, hitting a milestone with the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is all about recognition, and Spirit wants you to know that your hard work is paying off. Pat yourself on the back. With the 6 of Wands, this is a week to be very self-confident in yourself and your skills. Don't let anybody try to put doubt in your mind about who you are and what you deserve. So if a promotion is coming, if recognition is coming from somewhere, whether that's in the workplace, whether that is just you recognizing yourself, like I said, you know, patting yourself on the back, a friend recognizes something that you do, what have you. Don't discount that. Don't think you don't deserve it, because you do deserve it. And Spirit wants you to know that the angelic realm, the spirit realm, is recognizing you as a leader. They are recognizing you for the steps that you have put forward to move yourself forward through success and abundance. Okay, so you need to acknowledge that within yourself. Keep that self-confidence. With the 7 of Wands, Not everybody is going to be happy for your success. Not everybody's going to be happy if you get some recognition this week. Somebody might want to rain on your parade. There may be some haters. Just discount them, because Spirit knows that the road has been tough for you. Now, everybody, when somebody sees somebody, have success, they just assume they got there. They don't see all the steps, all the hard work, all the tears, all the pain, everything that they went through to get there. They just see the end result. Spirit wants you to know that they recognize everything that you have been through, and you have persevered with the 7 of Wands. When you look at the 7 of Wands card, all of these wands down here, that's the 6 of Wands. That's you being recognized for something, acknowledged for something, and then you got to defend that. Defend your goals, defend your awards, defend those things, because you deserve it. And as long as you keep Spirit at the forefront, as long as you continue to stand in your beliefs and be authentic, you will always rise above. You will always stand on top of the haters. Spirit, what is happening in the career field? And we have find harmony. Remember your worth. I think they're missing an H. Rejection, self-sacrifice depletes essence. Now, when you look at this card, you see a candle on their head, and then you see like wax melting down. So this is giving me in the career space, some of you guys may be feeling burnt out. Some of you guys may be feeling overwhelmed mentally. Some of you guys may be feeling like y'all burning, both ends of the candle. And self-sacrifice and deplete essence is really sticking out. So I said, Spirit, clarify that for me. Also, I got some of you guys might not even want to see work. Do you see how the eyes are closed? You might not even want to see work. You might not want to deal. Some of you might not want to deal this week when it comes to work. Y'all, I got hot because I had my cozy sweater on, and I do have my noise cancellation on mic, and I hope that it works, because I'm telling y'all, it is snow out here, and I live on a busy street, and it is all kind of traffic going on right now. So we gonna see if this mic is advertised as it said, because that's one of the reasons why I got it, for noise cancellation. Clarifying, find harmony, remember your worth, rejection, self-sacrifice, depletion, and essence. And also, before I recorded, wasn't nobody riding down the street, and all of a sudden it's busy as all get out. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. With the 6 of Pentacles, when it comes to your career, Spirit wants you to examine where you are right now, whether you like your career or not. Are you being recognized? Are you receiving what you are putting in? How are the power dynamics? Do you have an overbearing boss? How is it with your co-workers this week? Spirit wants you to know that you have gifts, and Spirit wants you to continue to share those gifts. So if you're being recognized and you're in a career that you love, this may be a week to share some gifts with someone. This may be a week where you give back to someone, because the 6 of Pentacles is also about that. Spirit doesn't want you to stay in a situation, though, where you feel unappreciated. When you look at the 6 of Cups, not the 6 of Cups, why I say 6 of Cups? I think that's down here somewhere. When you look at the 6 of Pentacles, right? It's of a wealthy man giving to someone who is a beggar, right? Do you feel like you have to beg for recognition in your career or at work? Do you feel like you have to beg for a raise, a promotion, a day off? Okay? How does that make you feel? So pay attention to those things this week. All right? With the Ace of Wands, this is a very creative and fertile time when it comes to your career. So again, you have gifts over here that Spirit wants you to share with the world with the 6 of Pentacles. Are you enthusiastic when you think about work? When you go to work this week, are you happy? If so, continue with that spark, okay? Continue with that enthusiasm and share. You may have a bright idea that you need to share with somebody. That is the Ace of Wands. However, if you feel like your career is a drag, you don't like going to work, this could be a week where you're just unmotivated, you're unenthusiastic, you could be really bored. Going back to this card where the eyes are closed, I said I wasn't gonna do it that way, where the eyes are closed, right? You could be bored. You might fall asleep in meetings. You just might not want to go. So that's okay. That just might be a week. Spirit wants you to try to find some enjoyment. especially if you need this job for your livelihood. Try to find some enjoyment. But with the Ace of Wands, Spirit, God has given you an opportunity maybe to pursue another passion, another career field, another position. Put your resume out there. Could be a blessing coming to you where you can move out of that, where you can get your worth in pay. Because I feel like some of you guys are not being paid what you are worth. Some of you guys are giving more in the hopes of, you know, a raise or a promotion or a better situation, and you're being taken advantage of. And with this climate, a lot of employers you know, are taking advantage of people. They know that things are hard, and people are desperate, and Spirit doesn't want you to be in a desperate energy. Okay. What should be the focus for those who are entrepreneurs? Everybody doesn't work a 9 to 5 or work for somebody. There are people out there who actually are entrepreneurs. So what is the focus? So I have 2 cards for that. I have simplify and give back. With simplify, stop wasting time on busy work that doesn't move your business forward. Complete tasks that bring in money first. And we have give back. Donate to your community or causes that we could easily plan. I'm a planner. I like to write things down. I like notes. I like spreadsheets. I like books. You know, I am a planner. Okay. Some of y'all might be like me, but sometimes we can overplan. We can get overwhelmed. 7 of Cups just popped in my head, you know, overload. And simplify that. When you get an idea, just go for it. Just try that out first before you tack on other things. With give back, definitely give back. I remember when I first started making jewelry, I went to a domestic violence shelter and I gave everybody bracelets just to get my name out there, to let them know that I was making jewelry. Because at first I was going to launch the jewelry business before Spirit pivoted me to start the YouTube channel first. So and it made me feel so good. So you, again, with the 6 of Pentacles, right? You may have a gift. You may have something that you can give to someone to help them this week. So if you feel the need to give to someone this week, go ahead and do that. That might be a way to put your business out there. If you make something, go give some of your gifts away for free. Okay? All right. I said clarify, simplify, and give back. And we have the Queen of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Now, with the Queen of Cups, first things first. If you are wondering if you were on the right path and whatever it is that you're doing with your business or entrepreneurship, yes, you are. Keep going. Spirit wants you to keep an emotional balance, though, as you are in this Queen of Cups energy this week. Also, be very mindful of giving too much to others. Remember, with the 6 of Wands, right? This is about you being recognized. This is about a pat on the back. This is about being self-confident. So bask in that this week. It's okay to help, but don't let that take away from the duties that you need to do as far as your business. And again, we want to keep it very simple this week, because the Queen of Cups could also mean that you're trying to do too much all at one time. So let's simplify some things. Let's figure out what tasks we want to tackle first this week that is going to either generate us money or get us out there. With the Queen of Cups, what else am I getting with the Queen of Cups? Also, be guided by your intuition with the Queen of Cups, because she's all about her intuition. And also, you may be asked to be a mentor to someone this week, a guide to someone this week. If we want to take it to, you might train somebody this week. If you are a coach, you know, or something of that nature in your business, you might offer a free seminar to draw business in this week. Think of all those type of things. That is a way to give back. With the 6 of Cups, Spirit wants you to know that you're focused on one talent right now, right? One thing right now in your business, maybe one product, but you have many gifts to share the world. If you look at the 6 cups, you see how the 5 cups are right here, or the 4 cups right here that have the flower, and then the 1 right here. That means you have other talents. One of them you may have turned your back on to pursue something else that you might want to revisit. However, if the one that you turned your back on was a position you held in the past, like working for someone and then you jumped out there to be an entrepreneur and you're thinking of going back because you're fearing safety, security, if I'm going to actually find the success and abundance that I want in this career or this business. Spirit is saying, don't go back unless that's something you truly desire. If you're going back out of fear, Spirit wants you to continue to maintain that emotional balance and keep going forward because you are on the right path. Also, find joy, find happiness, find some play, because the Six of Cups is about letting adult worries go. So don't be bogged down so much with adult worries this week when it comes to your business. Have fun. Try something new. Take a break if things are becoming overwhelming. Here, what's going on with finances this week? And we have shared gossip, disclose. The power of disclosure. Share your truth with caution and discernment. And the first thing I'm going to say is, yes, nobody should be counting your pockets this week. If one of those success and achievements, abundance is a blessing and money this week, mum's the word, keep that to yourself, because again, we got haters with the Seven of Wands, right? Also, because in this card, they're laughing. If you've been struggling financially, because most of the world has been, including me, right? Don't let nobody make you feel some type of way. Let them laugh. Let them laugh right to the poorhouse. You save your coins, okay? You continue to invest in your future because Spirit is going to get you there, all right? All you got to do is believe. So I said, let's clarify that. What do we have? And we have the Star and the Hermit. With the Star, Spirit is trying to guide you in your finances right now. Spirit is trying to align you to your highest good when it comes to your financial future. In order to do that, you have to continue to have faith. You have to continue to have hope and have a positive mindset when it comes to your finances and your relationship with money. When we have lack, when we think we can't pay this bill, when we think we can't do anything, that just brings more of that. You are being guided to success when it comes to your money. You just got to have faith. Keep pouring into yourself because this is about setting financial goals. This is what the Star is about. Use your intuition. Let Spirit guide you. If you're a person best, maybe you'll get some guidance this week. Maybe you'll get a nudge. Hey, I should put some money here. A blessing, a miracle could come to help you out of a rut if you have been in a rut lately. Going back to that success and abundance. Also, you may feel a little exposed and come to your finances. Oh, let me cover her up because she's naked. I don't think YouTube like that. You may be a little exposed when it comes to your finances this week. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Now with the Hermit, Spirit wants you to know that you are living within your means. So if things are hard, it's not because you are splurging. It's because it's just not enough to go around with the inflation and wages in the world right now. You may only be able to see a few steps forward with that Hermit, meaning that maybe you can only see paying these few bills and not all of your bills. You can only see day to day right now and not the future, not saving for something that you've been wanting. That is okay. Continue to go day by day because things will get better. If there is some wisdom that you need in regards to money management, if there's a book, if there's knowledge, is there anything that can help you increase your finances and you're drawn to that in this week, go ahead and research that. Okay? This card is also about that you know that money doesn't make you. You know that inner peace comes from within. It doesn't come from material things. So that could be why some people are laughing. Let them laugh because there's a lot of people out here in this world who feel like if they don't have designer on or a nice car or a nice house or they can get online and have the aesthetics and the overconsumption and all the things that people do to show that they have what they have, they don't feel important. You feel important without money. And that's a beautiful thing because when you come into money, whether you have money, whatever your financial situation is, you could have money, not have money, doesn't matter. You know that that does not make you. So if you were to ever lose it, you know that you, one, you are still you, and two, you can get it again. You better come on through, Spirit. Also with the Hermit, you may find enjoyment this week in things that don't cost money or very little money at all. So Spirit wants you to continue to be financially responsible when making financial decisions, and also just to hold off a little bit on any big purchases. Again, we're only seeing a few steps ahead. So you may think that everything is aligned for you to make this purchase, and then something could fall through later on. So continue to seek guidance with the star. I want to show her. Continue to seek guidance with the star. Okay. And then last but not least, I said, Spirit, what do we need to know most? What do we need to be aware of most this week? And we have addiction unsound. Break the cycle of addiction, healing steps forward. Everybody might not be addicted to anything, okay? And it doesn't have to be like cigarettes, or smoking on this card. It could be any type of vice. It could be anything, right? You just put in your mind of where you feel that something might be taking dominance over you, or something that may be keeping you off balance. I said, let's clarify that. And we have the devil is an addiction somewhere. A dominance somewhere. And the Ten of Swords, okay? Now with the devil, Spirit wants you to look at areas in your life where control is being exerted at an unnecessary rate, is what I heard. Is anything having dominance over you right now? Are you experiencing any limitations right now? Could you be escaping with materialism right now? That is what Spirit wants you to be aware of. This card is also that some shadow aspects could be triggered this week. So funny because y'all, my hard drive that I had recorded 5 readings for y'all just decided it just wanted to die and not work. I had my ex-husband, who's a computer guy, come over here and try to fix my computer. Could not fix the hard drive. So I have 2 terabytes of data that I got to somehow try to get, recovered. That was a setback for me. That was something that I felt was like, it made me feel like a failure. Like, dang, I cannot get these readings out. That's what this card is about too. You may feel like a failure this week. You may feel like you're trapped. Things just keep coming, right? Don't let that lead you to an escape. Don't let that lead you to an addiction. With the 10 of Swords, there are going to be some losses. Again, going back to my hard drive, the fact that one of the camera's ports didn't work, all these technical difficulties, me losing time trying to get readings out to y'all. So you could experience a loss, whether big or small, this week. I was in the emergency room yesterday, y'all, and I heard this woman wail, scream out, and I don't know if she lost somebody. I didn't ask because I just said a prayer for her, right? So I don't know if anybody's going to experience, because that just came to my mind, a loss. Don't let that lead you into an addiction if you do lose someone. This card is about exhaustion. Watch out for exhaustion this week. Again, going back to the Queen of Cups, trying to do too much all at one time. Don't feel like a failure. I'm going to go back to that. Don't feel like a failure in anything that you do. So if you have any setbacks, make sure, again, you're still patting yourself on the back with the 6 of Wands. I don't really feel like there's an era of or an aura of betrayal this week. I just feel like it just might be some haters. But there is something that needs to end, going back to time to move on. So figure out what that is, whether it's procrastination, whether, again, it's something with an addiction, whether that is letting something have dominance over you, power over you, especially limiting beliefs. We want to end that, okay? So let's get some advice from Spirit. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. So I want to do these every week for y'all. And we're just going to keep it real simple and short. We don't want to keep it too long because I got so many other readings that I'm trying to do for y'all, okay? So let me go ahead and live shuffle the advice. And I hope this has been insightful for y'all, giving y'all some clarity into the week ahead. And, just hope giving you some guidance, all right? Clear the energy of this deck, Spirit. What advice is going to be most beneficial for all those watching this reading? And we have, every day I focus on what's important. Absolutely. And look at this card. It has somebody like shooting an arrow, looks like to the moon. I gotta make a wish. We just had a new moon a couple days ago. The star is about making a. What do you want this week? Make a wish. Important. What we got two? I know myself deeply and I find myself worthy. Success and abundance, and that 6 cups. Look at that sun. Yes, look at that horizon. Absolutely. Okay? I know myself deeply and I find myself worthy. Going back over here to that career. Are you finding yourself worthy in your career? Are people making you feel low when you go to work? I shine my light outwards for all to see. Going back to that Queen of Cups. I don't know what kind of moon that is, but there's a lady on there. She looks like a warrior. She looks like she's somebody who's confident. I shine my light outwards for all to see. And I'm going to take this one. Life is conspiring for me. I told y'all that at the beginning. I told you. Also with the 10 of Swords, be mindful of pain this week, guys. Take it day by day. Don't let any type of pain lead you into an addiction for those where the addiction card does not resonate, okay? Y'all, I'm in constant pain. Between my GI issues, I have 3 discs that are messed up in my spine. I got a pain over here that the ER can't tell me what that's about, and I got a pinched nerve. So I'm in pain constantly, y'all. So just bear with me as I go through these health issues. I will always put stuff on the community board if I have any technical difficulties or health issues. And I pray to God I don't have any more technical difficulties, y'all, okay? For those who have wished me well, thank you so much. And just check out the community board. I'm going to post things there as well in between time of the readings. My goal is to get these out every Sunday so you know what the week ahead has in store for you. Thank you for your patience. I'll also drop a week ahead reading for the Love channel on Love and All That Goodish. So make sure you check out that one over there. So this channel is more for everything else that we need to know. I'm going to tackle all life issues over here or areas over here, and then we'll focus on love on the Love and All That Goodish channel. So I hope you support me on both. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the vibe. Help me beat the algorithm. Go ahead, drop me a hey girl, hey, or anything you want to say in the comment section. And I hope you join my Divine Being Gang and subscribe to the channel, okay? So until the next time that I see y'all, my goal is to drop daily readings. I wish y'all the best and have a beautiful day. Peace, love, and light.